Around the Table on Harrison's original KHOC.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is a Friday here in Harrison, Arkansas, and thank you so much for being a part of our show this morning. It's going to be a good show.
A really good show.
A really good show.
A really good show.
We've got a guest that will be in here later.
Yes. Mike Hosier.
Mike Hosier, yes.
And he's going to, they were on, him and Shelley Watson were on earlier this month to talk about the murder mystery at the Saville.
Are we still talking about that?
And I think he's going to elaborate on any additional info that he has and remind people that's happening next weekend. So we'll find out more about that during our guest segment.
All right. And then also, if you're watching this today, we are wearing identical T-shirts.
We match.
In commemorative of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Where'd you read that from?
It's from your shirt there. It's the Children's Miracle Network Radiothon, and that's happening. It started yesterday, and we're going to end, I think, today around 6 or so, and we're going to get totals for that.
And we want to remind people it's presented by Presley's Country Jubilee.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And who is our show sponsor for this hour?
College of the Ozarks.
Thank you, College of the Ozarks, for that.
Yes.
And if you have a heart for kids and to be able to help and donate money that will help them with hospital stay, and who doesn't love to help kids, right?
Right. Well, this money goes to I guess it's a consortium of hospitals.
Yeah.
And it's just focused on children,
helping
right?
the kids.
Helping the kids.
And to do that particular donation, there's the Camping World of Branson phone line, and we're going to give you that number. It is 417-559-2185. Again, get your pencil, 417-559-2185.
And we'll give that number a little bit later on in the show, too.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
All right. So, did you have a good day yesterday? Everything go your way? Did you have any?
What was yesterday?
Yeah.
I had therapy on my arm yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they hurt me. That's okay. Yeah, I guess everything went fine. It was pretty humid and muggy yesterday, wasn't it? I was trying to do some things outside. And
it's still, and if you're experiencing, what I experience when I go outside is my glasses immediately fog up. Because of the humidity. I'm sure it's like, 100% humidity out there?
All the doors and everything are all wet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said.
Hey, I watched something yesterday on, I think it was Netflix or something, but it was called a Trainwreck series. Have you seen that?
I saw where
that
is playing.
Gosh.
I don't know that I want to watch that. They've got several series that they focus on, like the Pooh series on the Carnival Cruise
that's
line,
the one I just watched last night.
And I'm like,
my gosh,
I don't know that I want to watch that, but.
Well, you think about a cruise ship, you think, everything's just fine, or going, or drinking, and everything, all this stuff's going on, and then you lose power.
Yeah, it's
the ship stops, the air conditioning stops, you don't have fresh anything, and then they make you pee in the shower.
There you go. At least they're not peeing off the side of the boat.
Well, they were doing that.
I guess if I could.
Well, one part during the show, they people were getting upset, and they were dragging their mattresses out on the deck because it was so hot in their rooms, and taking the sheets and making tents.
How long were they without power on that?
It was a 4-day cruise, and it was the last day to go back. They got right in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, whichever.
Right.
And the cruise ship just stopped.
I've been on a cruise ship when it did that.
Yeah. Oh, just stopped.
Like out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, all the power went off for like 2 or 3 hours. 4 hours.
Gosh.
My son and I were up on the top on the little water slide.
Yeah.
And everything came to a halt, and it was dead quiet. And we went to our room where Richard was, and I mean, there was nothing going. There was
wow.
nothing. He had been in the casino, lost all his money because power went out.
Oh boy.
And then they didn't really necessarily, I was disappointed in the fact that Carnival didn't, here's some free drinks, here's some free water.
Right.
There wasn't really any of that.
None of that.
No.
Yeah.
And maybe they didn't, I don't know.
Well, I think part of their mentality is they are in international waters, and there's no law, and they can do whatever they want.
Right.
And they don't even guarantee anything.
They gave everybody vouchers.
Yeah.
But I was like, am I really going to get back on your cruise ship?
Yeah, really.
Again? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they at one point I think it was it ended up being 7 or 8 days when they were out in the middle of the ocean.
Horrid.
And they got a little testy with each other, and fights broke out and stuff. So they just opened the bars and let them drink all they wanted to drink. And then people started
that's a bad scenario.
peeing over the rails and
Bad
fighting
scenario.
more and all that
It was
stuff.
an excuse to get drunk and have a party,
I know.
I guess.
And then they stopped it. And then,
Forget your woes. Go out. Go play with a hose.
Anyway,
I mean,
it's just I like those things because they tell the behind the scenes story.
yes. And I've watched one on cruise ships, and it featured like the staff and all the provisions that have to come on that
seen
thing
those.
and how they come up. It's fascinating
It
because that
is.
is it's like a huge city on the water.
It is. Yeah.
Some people live on cruise ships. There's some that are, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I
You mean
guess.
not the people that work there, but they go
Right.
from cruise to cruise
right.
to cruise. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, since
Well,
we're
there you go.
since we've talked about the weather a little bit, we could probably delve into it a little
Oh,
deeper.
let's dive into the heat of the day.
Okay.
A 20% chance of showers today with a high of 90, but a heat index of a 99. And then tonight, mostly clear with a low of 73. Excuse me. Pardon me.
It's that morning drink that you had.
Morning, yeah. Saturday is sunny with a high of 95 and a heat index of 102. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 73. And then Sunday, sunny with a high of 94. That's going to be my leg day. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 74. And then next weekend,
Monday starts off with a high around 95 degrees, and then Monday night, low 73. Tuesday, high 96, low 73 for Tuesday night. Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be close to 100 degrees.
wow, I got to fix something on here. Spelling. All right.
Okay, our last topic to ponder for Friday is coming up.
You said no.
And he didn't load those, so let me see.
Okay.
Sorry, we'll have to load
This
these.
week has been focused on finding the right path in life.
Okay.
And in case you're wondering, Dan has so graciously taken over the topic to ponder.
I've taken over a lot of things lately.
You're not taking over that find a guest right now.
I have. I will.
You will?
I do one or two of.
Well, Dan's going to be gone next month, and I'm thinking that month needs to be booked before you ever walk
Okay.
out of this door.
I'll work on it. Let's do our topic to ponder.
Okay.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
All right. If success and failure did not matter, what would you spend your time doing? If success and failure
Oh,
don't
okay.
matter, what would you spend your time doing? Whatever the flip I want.
Oh, I would
I like
probably.
traveling and doing what we
You're
love.
not traveling? What'd you say? Did you
Traveling
say
all the time, or like going
Oh,
from
you would
place
travel.
to place, yeah.
Okay.
And trying different.
I think that I would. I'd probably continue what I'm doing now.
You like your life just like
I
it is.
I like what I do.
That speaks well.
I'm not.
You're not dissatisfied, are you?
I'm not dissatisfied. No.
Okay.
I-
Wow, boring.
Sorry.
That
yeah,
was a boring
I don't
answer.
know. And this is based on succeeding or failing, so you'd have to be doing something. It doesn't say anything. You got limited resources of money. So
Right.
I'd probably
You're doing something because you're either a success or a failure.
Yeah.
And okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah.
Well, we have some responses.
Okay.
And someone has a book here that says "Toys Are Totems." This and others. Okay, so I guess there's a book out by Jim Bumgardner. You can go check that out. Also, running a barbecue restaurant and a barbecue supply accessory store from
Ooh.
Joshua Hickman. Josh Hickman,
He likes to barbecue.
you like to barbecue, and you can barbecue at my house anytime you want. Leslie King said absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Like whatever I wanted to do that wasn't profitable or constructive to totally goof off.
There you
And
go.
then Kelly said traveling.
Travel.
Yep.
Okay.
The women like to travel. The men
Yes.
want to have barbecues and whatever they want to do. So kudos to them.
Well, you can always, while you're barbecuing, you can get on the phone and say, "No, where are you at in the United States?" Oh, okay. Have a good time.
Bring it on down here, big boy. Come on now.
Okay, let's do some history.
All right.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
I'm only assuming that he was unable to stop the vehicle during the hours of darkness, I believe, and as a result went off the end of the side of the bridge. The car overturned in the air, evidently, because it was found on its back in the water.
56 years ago today, Senator Edward Kennedy drove his car off a bridge on Chappaquiddick Island in Massachusetts. A young woman passenger in the car, Mary Jo Kopechne, was killed. The next day, Edgartown, Massachusetts Police Chief Dominic Arena described what he believed happened when Kennedy reached the bridge. That was a
Fiasco.
fiasco.
This morning, I entered a plea of guilty to the charge of leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh, okay, more of the same, but
Yeah, more of the same. Kennedy left the scene and did not call authorities until after Kopechne's body was discovered the following day. He later made the statement that you just heard. Kennedy was sentenced to 2 months in jail, suspended.
let me tell you, leaving the scene of an accident, I don't think there's any way out of saying that was the wrong thing to do.
Probably,
You can talk
he
all you
knew
want.
what was going on.
Heck yeah, he did.
His first words were, "Everybody get down on the floor or I'll kill somebody." And he, at that time, they all complied and did what they were told. He killed them anyway. And he killed them anyway.
41 years ago today, a gunman walked into McDonald's in San Isidro, California, and killed 21 people before police shot him dead. Police Lieutenant Paul Ibarrondo reconstructed the massacre. Wow.
We have 18 to 19 billion dollars in debt and no funding mechanism for it. So this is a question of necessity.
This was back in 2013, 12 years ago today. Once the very symbol of American industry might, Detroit became the biggest U.S. city to file for bankruptcy. Its finances were ravaged and its neighbors hollowed out by a long, slow decline in population and auto manufacturing. Emergency financial advisor Kevin Orr defended the decision.
You work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond.
You work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond.
9 years ago today, future First Lady Melania Trump delivered a speech at the Republican National Convention that in part sounded very much like Michelle Obama's convention speech 8 years
Kind
earlier.
of word for word there.
Do you think that was planned?
I think that there was a speech writer that
That's
may
what I
have
think.
that may have said, "Ooh, this sounds good.
Yeah.
Let me put this in."
Yep.
Okay, we got a birthday cut. 84 years ago today, singer Martha Reeves was born, along with her group, the Vandellas. She had a string of hits in the 60s and helped define the Motown sound. Among them was "Love Is Like a Heat Wave."
Okay.
I have dreamt of this moment since I was a kid. Honestly, nothing could prepare you for the view of Earth from space. I mean, the whole thing, it was just magical.
This is a birthday cut. 75 years ago today, business mogul Richard Branson was born. He launched himself into space aboard his own winged rocket ship. When you got money, there you go.
Yep.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Another birthday cut. 58 years ago today, actor Vin Diesel was born. He's most famous for his action role in The Fast and the Furious.
And 45 years ago today, actress Kristen Bell was born. She has played Veronica in the drama series Veronica Mars and Eleanor Shellstrop in the comedy series The Good Place. She also provided the voice for Princess Anna in the Disney smash hit movie Frozen.
Okay.
There you are. Happy birthday and all that mess.
Okay.
Dude.
We are taking our first break, and when we come back, we'll have Mike Hosier, and he's here to talk about the murder mystery at the Saville.
Yo.
He's brought somebody with us. We'll find out who that is too. Get them both in here, and we'll rake them over the coals. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Taking a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, guys, welcome back to Around the Table. We've had these guys in the studio a few weeks ago, I think.
Well, we had one.
Did
One
we have them in at the
was-
same time?
He was not here
We
at the
should
same
have.
time. I know.
Actually, I want to see them fight now since they're in the room together.
Who's going to get the most attention?
Who's going to get the most attention?
But we have
yeah.
Mike Hosier and Hanson Doolittle. Mike is with Try Him Entertainment, and Hanson Doolittle is the owner of the Saville. So welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I know you have an event coming up that we
do.
want to focus on, and we discussed it a little bit earlier this month about murder mystery at the Saville, but how's that going?
It's going well, and it's the July 25th, 26th, Friday and Saturday nights. It's a 2-day event. Now, you don't have to attend both days.
Right,
You can come
but
just only on
behooves
Saturday.
you possibly to
It
attend
does. It's
both?
advantageous to come on Friday and get that VIP experience. It really is. You get a lot of the information early. You get to tour the hotel.
Okay, and before you say that, what is a murder mystery? Just in case people don't know.
Well, it's a show where somebody dies and you got to figure out who did it.
Who done it? It's a
Whodunit.
who done it.
Is there a play in front of you, or
There is. We've got an entire show going. There's live music set in the 20s, and then
so it's basically somebody comes in and they step back in time and they're living this
Yes,
experience.
we want you to show up
Amongst the
dressed
guests.
like the 20s.
Ah.
We want you to come have fun, eat dinner with us, and be a part of this. And then right in front of your face, somebody's going to get killed.
Off with your head.
But the show must go on. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have that full show from Shelley Watson. She's coming in. We've got an entire cast. They've been working on it for 2 months now.
Yeah.
Perfecting everything.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be a blast.
They have these. I've noticed some of the restaurants up in Branson have this type of thing.
Yes, sir.
And they go over really well. I mean, it immerses the patrons into this whole story thing. Are you
Right.
planning on doing these more?
Yeah, we're planning on doing those. I mean, if we can get the public interested in them and get people coming in, yeah, we're going to do it as often as possible. I mean, they're fun. They're a blast.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you much more than just going and eating dinner with us.
Yeah.
So if you come in and have fun while doing it, go into the bar, have you a few drinks, come out and figure out who killed somebody. I mean, what's better than that?
And now let's elaborate why they should come Friday, although the killer won't be revealed till Saturday.
Saturday, yes. The
So
Saturday,
give us a little
everything, the
context
big
there.
reveal on Saturday evening, or Saturday night. And we're going to have fried pie and ice cream during the reveal. So you get 2 dinners and fried pie and ice cream and
Dinner and
2
death
nights
in a
worth of
show.
fun. Yeah. And a great venue. That hotel has got some secrets to it all by itself.
Well, can't people go mill around the hotel during this
Absolutely.
or prior, even on Friday?
Absolutely.
To kind of, because things are going to happen within some of the other areas, right? Within the hotel.
Yep. The staff, of course, has some insights. So, be talking to my people.
My people.
Have the chance to go through and explore, so
Right.
not just the lobby, not just the bar and restaurant.
Right.
You get to go through the hotel and kind of experience all the cool little spots around. So there's a lot of really neat parts of the hotel that I think a lot of people haven't seen or experienced. And so that was kind of the whole idea. Let's get them out there.
So it helps the hotel as well to be showcased.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That
It's
building
such a cool
deserves to be
event.
showcased.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
a gorgeous place, and
Nothing
it's
like
not.
it.
It's not getting the attention that it deserves. I mean,
Yeah.
she's been standing there for nearly 100 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that building was. Was it not? I mean, it's so different than any building here in town.
Completely.
Yeah.
Do you know the history of why it was built that way?
The cool thing. So I went and spent a little bit of time with my sister in Seville, Spain. So I said, let's go see the namesake. So at the same period of time, right? So that late 1920s, Spain was doing a huge revitalization and kind of connection with Central America, with South America, North America, everywhere that they had colony. And so Saville actually got built and rebuilt at the same time as my hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so they're taking, and of course, this is the southern region of Spain. So you have all these Moorish, African influences, so all the colors and all these great fanciful designs. And it changed everything. It was so fresh and different, new. And you're coming out of this era of, very, very, very different kind of designs. And so, that's what this hotel is.
Once you signed up and decided you wanted to buy this hotel, is that when you really started diving into the history of it? Or did you already know and you went, where the heck did you come from?
I loved it. I loved it. So I moved to Harrison just after high school, 2005.
Okay.
And
was that yesterday? No.
Yeah, basically. and of course, the hotel
he hasn't shaved since.
I guess not.
Since. It was, it was that space that we all would gather in, right? I mean, that was where I would go hang out at JP's and spend time.
Okay.
And loved it. And so, of course, over time, I ended up coming back home. And just saw that it was for sale, and I was going, man, somebody really ought to do something with that, right? And you say that over and over and over, and finally it's like, wait, I am someone. If nobody else is gonna step up and take this, I must. Somebody needs to, and that's that's really where this is. It's for me, it's a stewardship. This is something that will outlive me by many generations, hopefully, right? And so how do we make sure that she's got everything she needs?
Yeah.
Well, and you keep trying to improve and to open more availability for rooms and that type. So it's a constant change.
It is. Yeah.
And improvement.
She's got a class coming in, don't you?
Yeah. So
what now?
Oh, there's a cool thing. So, I've come September, it'll be 3 years that I've owned it. And in that period of time, my biggest hurdle is my windows. And so I'm trying to, figure out what we do to restore those.
Okay.
The options we had that I was presented was to replace them, and I'm going, no, that's not gonna cut it. We've got to do this right. Yet again, I want a 100-year building. So finally, here recently, I found a guy in Tampa, Florida, and flew down there, took a class with him to learn how to actually restore the existing window rather than just going and saying, well, we've got to do a factory-built something that'll maybe fit in the hole.
Right.
So went down to Florida with him and spent a week and just dove into windows. And this guy has spent 25 years in San Antonio, in Tampa, restoring all the great, incredible windows of about this era. And so what he's done is he's developed these classes. He wants to share this information because it's just not out there. I couldn't find it. I was asking everybody in Arkansas.
YouTube didn't have it.
Yeah, that's it. That's where I found him, was YouTube, actually. Thank goodness. And so I shared the hotel with him, and he says, oh my gosh, this is what I need this. This is incredible.
Oh, okay.
This Saville is unlike anything in the world. This is gorgeous. And so what we've done is we're going to do a 2-week class at the Saville.
Okay.
And in the middle of the 2-week class is going to be a competition. And the competition is going to gather in all the folks from all over who know what they've done. They've gone and taken his classes. They now are going and restoring windows all around the country, right? And so they're going to come and they're going to get to compete on my windows.
What a great idea.
It's going to be wonderful. It's all the knowledge, it's all the stuff, but also the main thing is I have 98 windows there. My little happy butt has been next door in my garage trying to work slowly through my windows.
Right.
And, I ain't making much headway. I'm making a little, but not a whole lot.
Well, you will after that weekend.
After that weekend, we get an awful big jump. And, and so, the hope is that there's local contractors and artisans who are interested in this kind of thing. They want to come and take the class at the Saville, get the knowledge, and then come help me continue the work.
It's more than just a historic hotel. You're offering other things such as this murder mystery being there.
The community.
And you are part of, you like to do things within the community, and y'all have just been able to partner for a couple of things now that
I'm trying. And yes, it is very cool things. All of us have a past. And just like that Saville Hotel. I've got a past. I've got a very dark past.
You got a very dark past,
I do. Until I found God, I was lost. And I would like for somebody to preserve me, fix me up, and keep me for another 100 years. And that building and all of the historic district down there, it's worth preserving.
How important is the Saville success and also the downtown area?
If the Saville falls, the downtown falls, in my opinion. And that is just my opinion. But if you look around down there, I mean, the Saville it's that diamond sitting on top of that wedding band. It is the showpiece of Harrison. And if we can bring that thing to life and get some movement down there, I believe that entire downtown district will thrive. I mean, you're looking at murder mysteries that involve all the businesses. There's clues at those businesses for the murder mystery. Go shop. Go meet these people.
And ask them, what's the clue?
That's right.
Tell me about the clue.
I don't have a clue. Do you?
Exactly.
Well, I do have to take my hat off to the city because they're trying to beautify and make it more appealing.
Absolutely.
There's nothing worse than going to a town like Harrison that has older buildings and stuff, and it looks run down.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job of trying to bring it back.
We have the picture perfect Americana downtown.
It is.
If everybody, it's a community effort though. We all have to work together and build that thing up. Pam Tillis loved the Saville, loved downtown.
It's intimate.
It is.
It very
Go
much
anywhere
is.
in the world, and this is what humanity likes, right? We like the ability to meet our neighbors. We like the ability to transact, to take the farmer's market on a Saturday and get the produce and then go and have dinner. And,
kids pulling their wagons, going to sell Coke bottles and eat ice cream.
That was back in my day.
Well, hang on. You saw the kid. So there's a kid.
There was. This was awesome.
Who has a scooter and an ice chest. And he'll tootle over to 1915 and fill up on ice, and then he goes
he had
and
a wreck right in front of the
oh
school.
my God!
His whole load got dumped. And we went over and scooped him up, got all his stuff back in his cooler, went into the Saville, filled him up with ice, got him back on his scooter, and sent him on his way.
Was he
it's
selling?
amazing.
So
he sells Cokes out of his cooler on his scooter, his electric scooter.
He's an entrepreneur.
I mean, this is
This is Harrison, Arkansas.
This is Harrison, Arkansas.
We bought his whole load that day. We went ahead and bought it. Let him keep it, but we paid for his whole load.
How sweet.
That was a good
He's
kid.
busting it every day. So
Entrepreneur.
He is. Yeah, he'll be the next owner of the Saville, is what it is.
There you go.
Is the Saville on the historic registry?
It is.
I figured so.
Yep. It went on in the early '90s, and so that
they want you to keep it.
They have recommendations. The problem is they don't have a good. Arkansas does not have a good solution for restoring windows. And so
but you're going to find out if you go to Saville class, by golly.
I don't accept that we don't know.
This may be an opportunity to start a business to restore all of these buildings in Arkansas.
Maybe.
Well, it changed. So every building there on the square, right, they are struggling with the same thing that I was. It's a false choice, right? It's either very expensive and a substandard product, or we just wait and let it deteriorate and hope somebody fixes it, right? So this, I think, is that.
Well, that's putting it into the forefront.
Yes.
That this is an option, and you too can benefit from it.
Absolutely.
So again, the murder mystery is the 25th and 26th. Now, if you come on the 25th,
you can come tonight if you want to.
Oh, good. What?
Yeah,
we've got a soft opening for the restaurant and bar tonight.
Oh, good.
We're kicking it off. I want to see that hotel come to life, and so if you want to go online and get tickets to the murder mystery, great. Otherwise, come by and see me or Hanson at the hotel.
Yeah, and they're encouraging
we'll give you a discount on it.
To for the actual murder mystery to dress in period uniform, period clothing. But you can come even if you don't.
You can. We're just going to make fun of you when you show up.
I have big shoulders.
We're gonna act like you're a time traveler and you're.
What a twerk.
What great insight.
Well, you're done now. Bye bye.
The murder mystery is the 25th and 26th.
What time does it start?
Yeah, it starts.
We're going to open the doors up at 5. You can come. We're not going to get started till around 6:30. But we're going to open the doors up and let people come in and start mingling around 5 o'clock.
And then they can get tickets at the Saville. Is that correct?
Both on the website or at the Saville at the front desk. We'll hook you up. So.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Well, thank you, fellas. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
And thank you for the update on the Saville itself.
Heck
so.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Taking another break, guys. And we'll be back with Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
KHOZ.
And welcome back to Around the Table. We hope everyone has something scheduled to do for the weekend. I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a Saturday and Sunday shoot.
Oh.
All day shoot. I'll be busy this weekend.
Yes, you will.
Shooting my new script.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
it's
a couple
called,
of...
It's called Mind Leech.
Is it?
Mind
you
Leech.
wrote it? You read it?
I
then?
did.
Okay.
wrote it.
Well, stay tuned for Mind Leech.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure we'll be hearing.
I'll start putting advertisements on everyone's personal pages.
Okay. we're gonna. Everybody's gonna go change their privacy now.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So there's a couple of things I want to highlight that are happening this weekend, and one is a Midsummer Night's Dream. That is happening in Eureka Springs. I saw some pictures from that, and they're not in full period uniform. I don't know if what that will look like as far as costuming. You know, if they're going to be in full costume, we'll find. You can find out. But this is going to be in Eureka this weekend, the 18th and 19th, as well as the 25th and 26th, and it's happening at the Arvest Stage in Harmon Park.
Okay. Have you seen that stage?
No, I have not, except in these pictures.
Yeah, I think it's just a platform.
Yeah.
It's kind of flat to the ground, right?
And there's not really any parking right in the area, but I think they're often offering shuttles from
different places,
as well as just be prepared to walk. And you need to bring a chair or a blanket and tickets.
And they said that the show is not that long.
No.
So
the open or the pre-show starts at 4:30, and then the show itself can't even talk. Starts at 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
So go check that out. Eureka Springs Theater Company is who's putting that on.
Yeah.
And
take being this hot, I would say take some liquids with you to drink. Yes.
Bring your refreshment.
A little
and
cooler,
also,
maybe. I would think.
Yeah. Happening today, or starting today at 5:30, is the Adopt a National Treasure Mustang Adoption Event at Branded Equine, and we had Lindsay in here earlier this week. But it's a big event where you can go and adopt Mustangs, wild Mustangs, and some of them are trained, some are partially trained, and anyway, it's a great opportunity, and it will happen also tomorrow from 9 to 4.
And she did say if you didn't want to take them home, I think she said it was $125 to adopt one.
Right.
And if you did not want to, now these are semi-wild horses.
Yes.
I mean, you can have them and take them and whatever you want to do, and train them yourself. But she will do that for a monthly fee, I'm sure, to board them and feed them and train them.
And if you don't know where Branded Equine is, get that pencil that you had earlier today that we're going to make you use again in a minute at 3917 Keener Lane, or the number is 870-302-9277.
Okay.
Again, that's this weekend. And we want to mention, again, this is Children's Miracle Network Radiothon Day, and it's going on till 6 p.m., so you have till 6 p.m. to get in your donations.
Yes.
How do you do that, Dan?
You can call the Camping World Branson phone line at 417-559-2185. That number again is 417-559-2185. And all of our sister radio stations are involved with this, and we're going to report on how much money was brought in from, I guess, our efforts.
When we get the numbers, we'll post them to our Facebook page.
Yeah, so we're kind of excited. We had
but you be one of those people.
Yes, and I don't know the number, but there was a check here for the longest time of how much was donated, and it was quite impressive.
It helps kids in there. It's all about helping kids. I mean, that's the main focus, helping kids, and the money goes towards different hospitals in the area to help children.
And we also want to thank College of the Ozarks for sponsoring this hour.
And I don't want to leave without, it's the Built Right Affordable Homes is involved with this, as well as this all being presented by Presley's Country Jubilee.
Okay.
Again, the number is 417-559-2185. Get in your donation today.
Okay.
All right.
Did you have anything else you want to promote?
I know you talked Monday when I wasn't here about this Faith Like a Child. It's a big kids camp. Did you go to camp as a kid?
I went to Vacation Bible School. I don't think I went to camp. No.
Okay. Well, this is happening for big kids. It's ages 18 and up, plus. Yeah. And the only reason I'm mentioning it right now, it doesn't happen until July 31st. But the registration, I think, was supposed to end yesterday. But if this is something that appeals to you, then I would reach out to campironbluffs.org and look under their events tab and see if you can still register. But yeah, I think that would be a good time. So, all right. Camp Iron Bluffs. I'm going to have them on to talk about where is that?
Yes.
Do you know where that is?
I have no idea.
There you go. We'll have to find out. Okay.
Don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know.
I know, right?
And it's my life is always a path of discovery every single day.
You know what I do know?
What's that? What do you know?
You can have your loved ones' ashes turned into paint.
Oh, boy.
An artist on Instagram who's figured out a way to both paint your late grandma and make your late grandma the paint.
Oh, boy.
Her name is Elaine Murray, but people are already calling her Picasso now that she's worked with scientists to develop a stabilizing agent.
It's Picasso.
Picasso?
Ashes. Picasso.
Oh, Picasso.
Picasso, yeah.
Oops, I missed that little pun. Anyway, she's worked with scientists to develop a stabilizing agent which allows her to mix your recently departed ashes into paint. Her unique technique keeps the creamed ashes pH level from eating away at the canvas so that the portrait might last at least as long as your grandma did.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? That's a little, I don't think I want to do that, but I just think that's kind of weird.
Hinges on the macabre a little bit.
Well, you know, I'm like, they're gone. Their bodies, they're gone. So, but anyway. Yeah, that's one of those weird, trending, odd things for sure.
Yeah. Have you ever asked a child something and they give you a crazy answer?
Well, of course.
Well, there's been a survey out. The crazy answers kids give for what they want in their lunchbox. So if it were totally up to your 6-year-old, you would, that the contents of their lunchbox would look a heck of a lot different. They surveyed 2,000 parents of school-age children for the weirdest lunch request and got everything from spaghetti tacos.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, really. And crab legs.
Whoa. Somebody's got some expensive
Oh, my gosh.
seafood
To
taste.
peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. And even a can of beer in their lunchbox.
These are 6-year-old children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kids with a more refined palate couldn't answer why their parents refused to send them to school with sushi. But the most requested lunch item was pizza.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and for the record, 9 out of 10 kids came home with leftovers. So
wow.
they probably traded with all their other friends like I did when I was in school.
Did you bring? I didn't bring my lunch.
Yeah, I always had
most
a
of the
lunch.
time.
I always had a lunch.
My mom. I mean, I ate the school lunch,
Yeah.
which was quite tasty back in the day at Forest Heights, I might say.
I think I always got a sandwich, a bologna sandwich.
You like bologna?
That's it.
Or do you hate it now?
I did. Oh, I don't buy. I mean, there's in the day. That's the only thing. There was no lunch meat per se.
Right. There was
when you
no
have to
deli
go to
ham unless
you had to go to a
money.
deli. Yeah. So
Right.
anyway.
Okay. So I don't know where I was going.
Let's take a break
Let's
and we'll find out. We'll spin around and figure out where we're at.
Okay.
In just a few minutes. Stay with us. All right, we're at just a few minutes before we have to end the show, and again, we're always appreciative of everyone that stops in, supports us, follows us.
Yes.
On our social media outlets, and thank you so much for interacting with us every day when we have little things that we put up on the Facebook.
You are appreciated.
Very much appreciated. Thank you so
and
much.
Thank you to those of you who say, yes, I'll be happy to come and talk to you. You know?
Oh, the
like
guests. Our guests,
yeah. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and speak with us. And also, if you have something that is you want to showcase on Around the Table, or we can talk about, either send us information or reach out and perhaps you can be a guest. That would be,
And if you ever thought about, if you've ever been listening to the show and you think, they need to get so and so on there, then let us know.
We don't know until you tell us.
If they're a benefit to the community and they've been hiding under a rock for many, many years, then we need to expose them for sure.
Please clean up before you come. Speaking of uncovering things, did you see the movie 3 Men and a Baby?
I did, yeah.
Well, 8 babies have been born in England using DNA from not just 2 people,
but
a third person as well.
Oops.
The IVF trial was meant to reduce the baby's risk of inheriting genetic diseases from the mother, but some critics aren't so sure about it. They think it's starting down a dangerous road to designer babies.
Oh, yeah.
Researchers say that only 0.1% of the baby's DNA comes from an extra donor, so it's not really a third parent. But I didn't know that. I thought in IVF, how does that?
I don't know much about that.
I guess they harvest the women's eggs after they're, fertilized.
How do you get different DNA though?
But that's what I'm wondering. How do you get different DNA unless his DNA is
different sperm samples?
Different sperm? Yeah, something.
I don't know.
But
I don't understand that.
Well, if I'd known better that I wasn't going to understand it, I probably would have left that one alone.
Oh, boy.
But you know what? You never know till you get there and you're like, oh, crud.
Yeah. How many coffee places do you think are in town here?
I don't know, but I've heard we're a bit saturated.
A little bit saturated?
Humble opinion.
Yeah, we know somebody that has been in the business that would probably like to get in the business, but there's too many coffee places here.
And there's lots of different places to get.
Well, now here's an idea for somebody that wants to break into the coffee business that maybe could push themselves to the front of the line.
What would that be, Dan? It has to be something wow factor.
Well, now they're serving coffee in buckets.
Why?
Well, it says here, if you think a venti is a lot, then you probably haven't tried a coffee in a bucket yet. The over-the-top trend still hasn't reached the big change, but give it some time. Similar shops are gaining marketing clout. Can you believe this? By serving by serving cold brew in what's essentially a plastic trash bag with a straw,
a trash
can with a straw.
Wow.
Way too big for any cup holder. Cute for the TikTok. But good luck keeping it from spilling in the car.
I don't believe that I could ever drink a whole trash can full of coffee.
How much coffee do you drink?
I have 2 cups.
I drink this much.
And they're not even full cups.
And this is probably, 30 ounce? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I would replace that with water, but that's just me.
You would.
I would, because I'm a weirdo. Yeah. But I don't drink that much coffee. When I worked in the hospital, it seems like that was what you're supposed to do. Go drink coffee all the time.
Coffee, take coffee breaks. I mean, they want you to take breaks all the time there.
Not all the time.
Well, when I worked there, they want to take breaks.
They want you to have your break.
My supervisor wanted me to take breaks all the time.
There you go. Well,
take a break.
Maybe they thought you were doing a crappy job. And
no. It was totally different than what I was used to.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, Dan.
Okay.
So let's remind people how to. How
to donate to the Children's Miracle Network. How about that?
That one, the Radiothon.
Well, this is the Built Right Affordable Homes exclusively marketed by Step Above Realty. This is the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals Radiothon presented by Presley's Country Jubilee. And the phones are open right now if
Right
you're
now.
inclined to want to give. And that Camping World Branson phone line is 417-559-2185. That number one more time is 417-559-2185. Call them and donate a little bit if you want. Doesn't have to be a whole lot.
$5.
Well, I was thinking more like 20, but
Or 20. Well, you know what? I don't think they're going to turn down any donation. Do
I
you?
think they will not. I think they will not.
I think they
turn
won't.
it
And you
down.
have till the end of the day to make that
And
donation.
we'll post the results on our website when we get it.
You'll know when we know.
Yes.
Righto. So
Right.
today is whatto?
Nelson Mandela's International Day.
Oh,
It's also
okay.
National Sour Candy Day. One of my favorites was, I can't even remember the name of it now. It's Sweet Tarts. I love Sweet Tarts. National Caviar Day.
Okay.
World Listening Day. Are you listening, Ann?
Barely.
I know. WNBA All-Star Weekend starts this weekend. And then on Saturday, it's National Stick Out Your Tongue Day. Can we do that now? Ugh. National Flinch Day. National Daiquiri Day. International Retainer Day, which I bet a lot of people like to get rid of.
You betcha.
And then on Sunday, it's National Ice Cream Day. Paradise Cream will be open from noon to 8 if you're inclined. World Jump Day and others.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday.